So there are two issues almost everyone I know deals with at some point: feeling like they have too much belly fat and digestive issues. And I'm actually here to tell you that often these two things are linked. For a lot of people, we get a lot of energy stuck in the belly and we don't know how to move it. And whether that manifests as weight or whether it manifests as digestive issues like gas and bloating, it's something that can be a real problem. For a lot of us, it's because we're a little bit disconnected from our bodies. When you don't feel well, you kind of want to ignore your body, right? And we all have this tendency to live in our heads. So I have three kind of out there. This is where I'm going to get a little bit woo-woo on you, but 3 belly busting moves to help move stuck energy and get rid of belly fat. So the first one is really simple and almost anyone can do it. You just have to get a little bit more in touch with your belly. So you don't have to have a yoga mat. You can just use the floor, or you can even do it on your bed. So you come to your knees like you're going to come to child's pose, as we call it in yoga. But as you bring yourself forward, you're going to make fists with your hands, and you're going to use your hands to give yourself a little bit of a belly massage. So when I come forward into child's pose, this is child's pose, I'm going to just bring my fists up and I'm going to give myself a little clockwise massage with my belly. Now, in this position, it's really easy to get in touch with your belly, feel if there's tension, feel if there's stuck energy. And by giving yourself a little bit of a massage, you begin to move that out. So the second one is a little bit more complicated, but I know you're going to get it. I'm just going to show you. It's a breathing technique that we do a lot in yoga, and it's called Uddiyana Bandha. And it's something that we use to get in touch with our core. A lot of us aren't really in touch with sort of what's happening between our ribs and our pelvis, and this breathing technique is a great way to do it. So I'm going to explain this first, and then I'm going to show you how to do it. So you'll inhale your arms up, exhale all the air out, bend your knees, and then when you straighten your arms, you don't inhale and your belly will suck backwards. When your belly vacuums back naturally, it's a way to kind of get into your core, access your core, and soften up what's going on inside your abdomen. So I'll show you from the side. So I'm going to inhale my arms up. Now, if you saw how I just did that, when I had the air out, my belly suctioned back. It was actually a really easy vacuum kind of experience. I didn't have to tense my abdominal muscles. They just kind of pulled back, and my muscles are actually soft, even though my belly was pulled back. I'll show you one more time. So you inhale your arms up, exhale all the way out. The trick there is not inhaling when you straighten your arms. And if you do that, you'll feel your belly suction back, and it's a great way to relieve stored tension in your abdomen. So the third and final exercise is the belly roll. And for this one, you need one of those yoga blankets. You can also probably use one of the blankets that you have at home. So here I have a yoga blanket, so I'm going to grab it, and I'm going to unfold it, and I'm going to make it a little accordion fold. So if I'm going to lie it like that, and like so, and like so, and like so. And now it's kind of folded onto itself and it's in a nice strip. I'm going to take the fringy end and I'm going to turn it away from me. And then I'm going to roll up the little end of the belly roll, the blanket, and it's going to form a little nub, and it should be about the size of a grapefruit. And now I'm just going to roll up the end of the blanket so it forms a little grapefruit-sized knob, and you can kind of hold it just like so. And then I'm going to turn to face it, and I'm going to lie down so that the roll is right in my belly. And then I'm going to lie my head on the edge of the blanket, and I'm just going to breathe. And this can be really intense for some people, and if it's too intense for you, just unroll the blanket a little bit so it's not so big. And if you don't feel anything, you can roll it up so it's a little bit bigger. But by lying there on this rolled up blanket, it allows the energy in the belly to totally disperse. And it often really helps people with digestive issues. I also find that when people really get into their bellies with any of these 3 exercises, for some reason the weight just melts off.